you get confused. So I would basically be doing a very simple introduction today of the common terminologies that are common when it comes to cryptocurrency trading. Are we ready? Give me a two in the chat if you are ready to learn, and then off we roll off and get started. Give me a two in the chat if you are basically ready to learn, and then off we go and start off our class this specific morning. All right. Okay. All right. So let's get started into today's class and basically introduce you to what we have. All right. So the topic for today is simple and very easy, and everybody will love it. It starts with the word terminologies. Okay, so basically, friends, what are these common terminologies that you are going to meet on the coming 2.5 months that we are going to be here? One, you'll hear me, or sometimes you hear people talk about something called TV. This stands for trading view. So when you hear the word TV, you just know someone is meaning trading view. And one of the classes that that was done by Coach Mopiwa was trading view, although with me, we shall be able to go into a little bit more details about the trading view application. The next one that you'll hear so much is an exchange, because when we talk about trading, most times we shall be using exchanges to trade. And you'll hear an exchange. What is an exchange? An exchange is a place where you can trade. So it is a place where you can trade. Okay, it's a place where you can trade. Beautiful. Then the other one is CMC. This will be so common. Okay, when you hear the word CMC on our journey here, what does it mean? It stands for coin market cap. Coin market cap. And I want to just go into coin market cap because it is a very important tool for anybody who wants to trade and basically to get involved into cryptocurrency. And I want to dive into coin market cap just in a few minutes or a few seconds before I can be able to continue with my classes. So let me dive a little bit shortly in coin market cap. All right. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen and then we get there. All right. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so simple. We are just going to go into a website called Coin Market Cap. So I'll just come in here and I type in the word Coin Market Cap. So I'm not smart. This is just a website in a browser. I'm just using a PC. And so it has opened up. So this is Coin Market Cap. As a trader, it is important for you to always open Coin Market Cap, and I want to advise you that every single day, make it a habit. Okay, make it a habit to come to Coin Market Cap, because Coin Market Cap is an important platform for anybody who wants to be successful in cryptocurrency. And on this platform, that can you be able to see my screen? Let me confirm. Can you be able to see my screen? Let me confirm. Can you be able to see my screen? Let me confirm. Okay. Just a minute. I want to confirm if you can see my screen and my voice is loud and clear. Those two are too important to me. Okay. So on my screen, what you see is coin market cap. And as a trader, I want to advise you to always come in here. And basically, here on Coin Market Cap, there is a lot that we could be able to learn that I want to talk about. Although I will not dive into so much for today, I'll be doing so much of these of my extra classes, I think, on Wednesday. So on top here, you can see we have the total number of cryptocurrencies. Imagine the crypto market space has over 2.4 million plus cryptocurrencies. Okay. And when I'm defining a cryptocurrency, I keep it very simple. And I say this is digital money. This is an asset. And this asset, friends, has its own features and use. Because sometimes people get confused and say, why are the cryptocurrencies very many? Each cryptocurrency has its own. Each cryptocurrency has its own use and features. That's why there are over 2.4 million cryptocurrencies. And friends, these cryptocurrencies, we have exchanges here. I've told you what's an exchange. I've told you an exchange is a place where you can go and trade. And so if we clear off our chart and we visit these 794 exchanges, we are going to look at them according to their ranking. Okay? According to their ranking, how they are ranked. I hope it opens up very fast. Well, it has done already, isn't it? Why is it too slow? Okay. All right. So these are exchanges. So these are exchanges. Now, what are exchanges? Exchanges are platforms where you can go and trade. I usually advise that, and this is one of the reasons I got so much stuck to Royal Q particularly, because if we want to trade with these exchanges, if we want to pick platforms where we can go and trade, we just don't get excited. No, but we are supposed to look for platforms that have safety of our money. One, two, that have customers visiting those platforms, and three, these exchanges have liquidity. And basically, the number one leading exchange, friends, on the top of our list is Binance. Okay, so we can see here, this is Binance, exchanges Binance. And its score, according to its performance, is 9.9. Now, this coin market cap is owned by Binance. So I am not negative, but it cannot talk bad about itself. But Binance is the number one leading exchange, even when you go to others, even in volume. Because in volume, in the last 24 hours, we see that Binance traded over over $8 million. An average liquidity. How many people visited Binance last week? 11 million. How many markets does Binance trade? 1,601. How many coins does Binance have? Binance has over 414. How many fiat currencies does Binance support? Supports over 8 plus. Now it means these you can directly deposit and directly withdraw using Visa cards and other systems. Are we together? So basically, if you are using coin market cap here, you can decide to go into what we call derivatives, DEXs, when we are talking about an exchange, it is CEX. This is an exchange, centralized exchange. Then we have DEX. When someone talks about a DEX, DEX, this is decentralized exchange. Then this is decentralized exchange on the spot market. This is decentralized exchange on derivatives. And these are lending platforms. Now, what are derivatives? Let's just dive into. I am not going to go into depth, and I'm just trying to open up your mind. So when I decide to tap on derivatives, I basically want to see other markets, okay? Other markets that are not spot. Remember, in our trading classes, when we talk about the spot market, it's a one-way market. It's where in the spot market, it's only buying low and selling high. Okay. Now these are derivatives. Okay. And let me just get in here a little bit. So this is Binance. Okay. And this is the trading volume derivatives. And in derivatives, friends, is a little bit different. Here, this is where now people talk about margins, options, and futures. And we see Binance in the last 24 hours, it traded over $32 million. And this is the fees they were able to charge. And the reason why people like derivatives or features is that someone can use little capital and make more money because they do not use their personal capital. They use leverage, which I'm not going to discuss now. So basically, this is where we have coin market cap, and I would like everybody in the business to treat market cap as one of the most important things when it comes to cryptocurrency trading. Because market cap, friends, is the valuation. The word valuation is very key when it comes to trading. It's the valuation of coins. Okay, it's the valuation of coins. And how is this valuation coming? It is just simple. It is the current price. Okay, the current price of a coin multiplied by the number of coins in the market, which we can call the circulating supply. Circulating supply. Now let's get back to this because this is very important for us to understand as traders. So we are going to just now come back to cryptocurrencies, okay? The 2.4 million cryptocurrencies that come in the market. And let us discuss a little bit about this important topic called market cap. Are we learning? Let me know. Are we learning? Are we following? I'm trying to move very slow because I'm going to be here for a very long period of time. I'm going to be here for close to 2.5 months. So I'm trying to do my earlier introductions slowly so that when I start getting very serious, you see, I'm now not very serious. So that when I start getting very serious, yeah, people say around when he got started. So I request you to pay attention because when I get serious, it might be hard for you to catch up. Yeah, it might be very hard for you to catch up. So for you to catch up, you need to be following now. So that when I start getting very, very serious, you don't say the man has left me. You don't say I was not around. Okay? Sometimes when we want to discuss these things, people say is complicating. But now I'm very slow. And I want to be very slow so that when I become very serious, you don't say you were not around when I was very slow. All right? So, okay. So let's dive into let's go now to coin market cap. And I want to basically, friends, inform you that this is one of the most important things when it comes to trading. It gives you a better insight. It gives you a better understanding. And I really like it, okay? But let me now go specific. The market cap. The market cap. Now, market cap is a very important analysis because Here we are looking at data. We are looking at data. We are looking at the presence of data. What has happened in the past? And trading is basically what has happened in the past and what is predicted to come in the future. This builds your confidence. This builds your confidence. Imagine, friends, when cryptocurrency came in the market, we see that the volume here was very low. This was, look here, friends, this is 2013. This is 2013. When I scroll down there, I don't know if you are following, but I'm trying to show you down there 2013. You see, this is 2013. The market grew to 6 billion. You see, this is 4 billion, 5. The market rose 128 billion. This is total money in the total market. And I say it is simple. The valuation of coins, they are multiplied by the number of coins, the price of the coins times the number of coins in the market. Okay, and this was 20. You see, only here, people change their lives. You see, guys, I want to inform you, you are going to become millionaires. And I want to be very confident about my statements. And I don't want anybody to miss out. In 2017, Donald Trump was the president of the United States of America. And friends, if you can critically look at my pictures, and I want to defend why you're going to be so much millionaires. In 2017, which was here, just this rise here, it created so many multi-millionaires, friends. So many multi-millionaires. So many, by just the market moving from this point, rising to this point. Imagine the market moved from as low as $18 billion. Never joke with the capitalists. And the market rose to as high as let me see, as high as I think 800 plus billion dollars. Then the market went down. Here, after here, we entered the bear market. The bear market. And in 2020, here happened what we call the Bitcoin halving. And in 2020, the market rose to as high, friends, as high as close to $2.5 trillion. Then the market went down, which has, after the halving, the market went down. And then we saw the market rise to as high as close to as high as close to 20.1, as high as close to 2.5, close to $3 trillion around here, close to $2.56 trillion around there. Then that was 2021. Then the market crashed. The market went down, friends, in volume, in terms of investment. And we saw the market came down to as low as $853 billion. But friends, I want you to note this, and I want you to be clear on this message. The market has never gone down to a lower volume than the lowest volume of the previous cycle. Sometimes when I hear people doubting what they don't know. You see, this was the halving. This was the halving. The next halving happened in 2020. After the halving, the market rose. This was the market rose. Like you see, we have seen Bitcoin rise to close to that is after the halving. We have seen now Bitcoin is high. It has been able to rise. But I want you to note something, friends. The market dropped, which is okay, and it is the scenario that is happening here. But note something. Even when the market went into the bear market of 2022, now when I talk about bear, now I'm introducing terminologies. When I talk about the bear, how many of us know the animal called the bear? How many of us know the animal called the bear? Let me see. If you know a bear, let me know. How many of us know about the bear? It's an introduction class. It's not very hard. It's very easy. The bear. When the bear is going to attack, it swings, it closes down. And so this was the bear market, this one. The market was really flopping down, and the volumes of the market were getting crazy down. And I experienced this market. I experienced this market and I was around. Although I experienced also some rise of Bitcoin and I changed my life. When Bitcoin moved from, I think, close to around, from as low as close to $50,000 to $69,000, I changed my life. And I want to be very grateful to Bitcoin. I want to be very grateful to cryptocurrency. I made my first amazing income. People usually ask me how much. But in Ugandan shillings, in the year of 2021, I had never seen this happen to my life. I made $209 million in Ugandan shillings. And this was a life-changing opportunity to me because I only had $85. And in just 6 months of Bitcoin rising from $50,000 to $69,000 using the Royal Q platform, friends, I was able to turn this to 209 million Ugandan shillings. And that was crazy because this was close, let me say, to $100, something like that. But it's not close, but it was close to $100. Turning this to over close to $60,000 in a period of 6 months. So I'm talking about something that when you pay close attention to it has drastic potential to change your life, friends. Right? So this coin market cap, so this was the bear market. And from the bear market, friends, we had the rise of the market. Okay, we had the rise of the market, which we call the pre-bull run, the pre-bull run before the halving happens. The pre-bull run before the halving happens. And friends, we have basically seen Bitcoin move, the market move from as low as $1 trillion to as high, friends, look, to as high as close to 2.6, this is around 2.6, $2.7 trillion in volume. In volume. And because of this, after the halving, we have seen the market rise down again to as close as $2 trillion. And now we are seeing the market is rising, going to go higher and higher and higher than never before. And this, if you look at the history of the total money that flows into the crypto market space, it needs to trigger your mind, to change your perspective. Even if you have been in a business and you are very negative, I want you to just look at these cycles. I want to just look at these cycles. The market will always go down, the market will always go up. Look at these cycles, the consistency of the market. And every cycle, friends, the volume of the market does not go back to the volume of the previous market because this was an uptrend. Then you see, this after this halving of 2018, then we had the halving of 2021. The volume is very key. When we had this bear market of 2022, now we have the halving in 2024. And basically, volume in the market is increasing. And this is the adoption. Okay, when you hear people talking about adoption, there is high adoption of cryptocurrencies in the past than it is in the present. And that is very, very important. And so we usually talk about the bull market. You know, people usually ask if the bull market, okay, this was a bull market of 2017. This was a bull market of 2017, 2018. This was the bull market of 2020, 2021, the bull market. And what do we mean by the bull? The bull, when it is going to attack, if I was bull, it puts its horns down and it attacks. So that's where the name of the bull came from. And here, it is just that the price action when you talk about price action, we are talking about moving up. It is steadily moving up. And when you talk about the bear market, you find that it is steadily moving down. Okay. What's happening with my network? What's happening with my network? All right. Now, on CoinMarketCap, apart from that I've talked about, there are other important things that we could dive in, but for me that was very important. You could go specific. You could go specific on every cryptocurrency, and when you open a cryptocurrency, you focus on the coin market cap, the amount of money that is in this market and this specific market. So if some coins move up very fast, they always return down. So when the market is going down, don't get worried, because whatever goes down, friends, will always come. Okay, and whatever goes up will always come down. So it is usually the general behavior of the market. Okay. Now, here on Coin Market Cap, the reason why I advise you to check it, you always get the top community posts. Okay, the top community posts. You'll get the most visited cryptocurrencies. You also learn about the fear and greed index. What is happening in the market? Are people fearful? Are people greedy? I usually say that when you see the market is fearful, that's when you need to be happy. Okay. When people are fearful, that's when you get so much into the market. When they are greed, you need to be conscious. Okay, you need to be conscious as getting into the market. But where we are right now, friends, the market, I would say, is generally better. I do not expect so much in the market indexes, but I would say the market is fair right now where we are. So the price of Bitcoin is at the exact point it was in 2021. In 2021, when Bitcoin moved from $50,000 to $69,000, I changed my life. The beauty is, friends, it is at the same price it was when I changed my life. So meaning it is going to make new highs. New highs. It has already made new highs, but it's going to create extraordinary highs. This was the highest price in 2021, and we drastically spoke about it. And now the total amount of money in Bitcoin is $1.3 trillion. So how do they land on this? It is simple. You don't need to get headache. Where do they get the $1.3 trillion? It is the current price of Bitcoin times the circulating supply of Bitcoin. It gives the market cap. The current price times the circulating supply. The current price of Ethereum times the circulating supply. It gives the current price of Tether times the circulating supply. The current price of Solana. Solana is going crazy. Times the circulating supply. Solana has been able to beat BNB by market cap. Solana is moving volume. I believe Solana could go a minimum of $500 per coin. Minimum of $500 per coin. So this Solana is the new wave. A lot of volume is moving on the Solana blockchain. I hope that's enough for now about coin market cap. And I believe now the next terminology I want to talk about is liquidity. If you have heard about the word liquidity, what is liquidity? I don't know what's happening to my head. What is liquidity? Now, liquidity is how quickly this particular coin can be bought and sold. Before you invest in any cryptocurrency, you must find out if there is liquidity. It is money in the coin, and we can basically see it by either trading volume in the 24 hours. For example, you see in the last 24 hours. In the last 24 hours, you see what has happened on Bitcoin? And this takes me to a simple terminology, supply and demand. Supply and demand. And every day, before you start trading, I want you to come and look at the 24-hour volume of a certain cryptocurrency. That's why in Royal Q there is volume. We shall discuss about it. Check the 24-hour volume. Because friends, if the supply is limited or if the supply is low and the demand is high, that cryptocurrency will go up. So you need to look at the volume. So let's just tap on the volume of Bitcoin specifically. Because the reason why the volume keeps on increasing is just because there is increasing demand of that particular cryptocurrency. And so I've opened Bitcoin, the chart, just to see the volume. The data is loading. So if the supply is more and the demand is down, people will sell off. So you can be able to see here on the trading volume here, the price of Bitcoin. Here you can see the price. This is the exchange. This is the pair. This is the price. And you can be able to monitor how much volume is getting into the market on a particular exchange. And the reason why the volume keeps on increasing is because the demand is high. Am I making sense to someone? So supply and demand should be always use the 24-hour volume to look at the volume in the market. If you see that the volume of Bitcoin is high, it means people have a high demand of Bitcoin. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm trying to keep things very easy and very simple. So that was coin market cap. I think that could be enough for now. That could be enough for now. Now, okay, now let's get into a few other terminologies that are common, and then we run on. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, what I want to talk about is what is day trading? What is day trading? Now, friends, someone who makes trades that specific day and closes those trades in that day is called a day trader. Usually, day traders put their focus on volatility. They usually look for coins that are highly volatile. They look smaller time frame. They do not want to hold, the word hold or hold, positions. What is a position? A position is an entry in the market. You enter at a certain price. You have taken a position. Now, this is a day trader. They look at a shorter time frame. They want, by the end of the day, they want the trade to be complete. They focus on a smaller time frame. And that's why in the crypto ambassadors, we introduced what we call current price signals. Here, guys, they are looking at a smaller time frame to make sure that by the end of the day, the trade is closed. And that's why I say they are highly volatile, they are highly risky, because when it catches your leg, it can crash it. But it's day trading. Okay, now that is day trading. Next, we have swing trading. Who is a swing trader? Who's a swing trader? They will take positions for a few weeks. Sorry, they take a position for a few trades. They take a few trades in a week. And they are ready to stay in this trade around a weekly time frame. That is a swing trader. Number two, what is investing? Who is an investor? There are people who hold on trades for a long period of time. They stay in, they look at trades in one day, they want to look at trades in 1 week. I explained an exchange, and I said an exchange is a place that hosts, it is when we talk about an exchange, and these exchanges are divided into two. We have centralized exchanges and we have decentralized exchange. What is the difference? These ones, they have leadership, in short. They have a founder, a CEO, and they are controlled. And to access these ones, you do KYC. KYC is know your customer. They need to know you, where you come from. They are centralized. They have rules. They can limit withdrawals and deposits because they are centralized. Then decentralized exchanges, you don't need to do KYC. Okay, you don't need to do KYC. They are decentralized platforms. They are not controlled by anyone. You can access them through an open source. Next, what is the time frame? We are looking at terminologies. So I will be now handling something else. What is a time frame? A time frame is just looking at prices of the coin or prices of an asset in a small picture, and in a big picture. That's why I say a good trader does what we call, you start from, for example, you can, let me say 1 minute. I'll discuss this, I know later. Then I have 3 minutes. Now, it is simple. If I have candle 1, 2, and 3, each here is 1 minute. So it will be 1 candle appearing in 3 minutes. So this is a smaller picture, and this is a big picture. Sometimes people ask me, which time frame is the best? I'm answering you. There's no specific time frame. It depends which type of trader you are. It is a smaller picture, and this is a big picture. Where I have 3 candles each of 1 minute, I have 1 candle. And in it has 3 candles of 1 minute that appear in the 1 minute time frame. Give me a 2 in the chat if I'm clear. That's time frame. So time frame is the prices of the asset in a small picture or in a big picture. So when you say, I've looked at the market in the 4-hour time frame, then me have looked at the market in the 1-hour time frame. You have looked at the market in a big picture. I have looked at the market in a small picture. And there is no big deal. Okay, but I will discuss those as we keep on going. What is margin trading? What is margin trading? I'm checking my time, a few minutes. Here, you are borrowing money. Here, you are borrowing money. The reason why I'm so focused in crypto, I want to be a money lender. I want to lend my money in crypto. And it is one of my 10 years goal. I on the 1st of this month, I'm changing my approach to the business, work more harder, give it hours, and be more specific, because I believe that if I could have a total asset of $1 billion. If I could make a billion USDT, a billion US dollars from cryptocurrency, which is very possible. And that's where I want to measure my level of excellency. Okay, I know I'm going to make my first $1 million. I'll make $100 million. I don't care, but I want to make $1 billion. When I will speak to myself and say I have been able to excel, I want to say my dream level of excellence is when I make my first $1 billion. But along the journey, I also want my first level of excellence is my first $1 million. You know, when I got started in a business, I wanted to make my first $10,000. It was my first level of excellency. Then I said, I want to measure my level of excellency when I make my first $50,000. And I said that will be my second level of excellence. Then I said, no, I want to measure my level of excellency to $100,000. Then I measured my level of excellency. Now I say I want to measure my level of excellency to $200,000. And that I hit my level of excellence. Now, my next level of excellency is $500 million. But when I will say that I have really excelled in life is when I make my first billion US dollars. It's up to you. You can also create your own level of excellence. But margin trading, friends, is borrowing money from an exchange so that you can play with more money than you have. So leveraging, when you hear people say leveraging means borrowing. Leveraging means borrowing. You are using money, you are borrowing money from an exchange than the one you have. That is margin trading. So margin trading, when someone talks about leveraging, they want to use more money than the one they have. Good. What's a long? What's a long? This terminology is used in future trading, whereby you buy at a cheaper price and you sell at a higher price. It's a long. You buy cheap and sell at a higher price. Then what is short? Short here, you are betting. You know, the word should be specific. You are betting against the market. You know, people don't want me to use these words, but it's true. Here you are betting against the market. You are saying, yes, Bitcoin is at $69,000. I expect Bitcoin to go back to $50,000. Now, the beauty about this in future trading and margins is that you can make profit when the market is going up, and you can still make profit when the market is going down. You can make profit in all directions of the market. Just a minute. So when now someone talks about a long and a short, it can be able to be heard. Next, what's bid? When someone talks about a bid, what's a bid? Bid means buyers. You are bidding to buy. What is an ASIC? When someone talks about ASIC, putting up an asking price while buying. So when we talk about asking, we are talking about sellers. Simple. What's a spread? You know, sometimes people hear about spread. What's a spread? It's the difference between bidding and asking. The difference. That's why when you go to exchange, we have what we call order books. I think in these calls, I will discuss what are order books. Okay, bids and asking, buyers and sellers. Simple as that. What's a rally? When someone talks about a rally, Bitcoin is rallying. Bitcoin has formed a rally. What's a rally? A rally is a large group of people that come together to create an uptrend. Simple as that. It's a group of people that come together to create an uptrend. They keep buying. They have formed a rally. Then when you see, you say, Bitcoin has been rallying from $50,000 to $60,000. It's a rally. Next, what is resistance? What is support? Because you'll hear this, you'll hear resistance, and then you'll hear support. What's this? What is resistance? What is support? So, for example, the market moves from this point, then we say the market will be resisted at this point. Then we say, if the market forms above, so this is called a break. The market has been able to break the resistance. It is this price action candle that moves from below and closes above. So it is called a breakout candle. It has broken this resistance. Then we shall say, this, since it has broken this resistance, it will be rallying to the next resistance. It's where the market is supposed to be refused from continuing. Like right now, Bitcoin has a very strong resistance. You see Bitcoin to rally to $80,000. So this is the support. Where the market fails to continue to the downside, we say the market has been supported. Then once it fails to go here, then it comes down, we say the market has been resisted. Simple as that. Next, volume. What is volume? When we talk about volume, what's volume? How much is in a particular coin at a particular time? How much is in a particular coin at a particular time? How much is in Bitcoin at a particular time? What is volatility? Volatility. Because you hear this. What is volatility? What is volatility? When we try to talk about, it is the ability of the coin going up and coming down a lot. That coin is highly volatile. The ability of the coin to go up and come down. Sometimes people call them heavy price swings. The coin is swinging. How many of us have had this swing? So, you know, so the coin is swinging. It is highly volatile. And highly volatile coins are the ones we want because they help us make money. Swings. The coin is swinging. Hey, it is highly volatile. It goes up, it comes down. So you find opportunities when it's coming down. When it goes up, you take what you guys down. This goes down. What are some of your most volatile coins? A pendulum bob. Thank you. Hey, what are some of your most volatile coins? When they give you a signal of a certain coin, you smile. You know it will drop, but you know it will rise. Give me some examples in the chat. What are some of your most volatile coins? 1000 Satsi, Bonko, Acro, Pepe, Acro, Iris, Naughty, Flocky, EXP. When they give it to you, you smile. It's high volatile. AR, Hardy, 1000 Satsi. Hey, when they give it to you, say this one. WRXC, Wildcoin, Doji. How about this one, Doge? CVP, ADAX, that one who typed Doge. Huh? SCA, Beke, Ave, Omo, Ata, BTC itself, TRB, Doji, CPV, Beta, Koti, Jupiter, Sei, Doji, Kosi, Siavax, ICP, ICP, PSG, TTX, people, you are very right. ADX, okay, sorry. Hey, STR, Jamze, Manta, Jamze, you are very right. Manta, you are very right. So it keeps on telling we like volatile coins because, yeah, people on Doja and Beke, those ones, it's another subject. Some people are typing coins that they are overfloating on. Someone who has a coin he hates. So when you talk about volatile coins, he says, this coin, I hate it. Let me type it. Maybe we shall not rescue you. We shall not rescue you. But 1,000 sats, people, Jamze, people are typing coins there on floating loss for long. So when you see, say, this is my time to talk about something I had. But then let's move on. Let's move on to the next. Thank you so much. I really like your share. I really, I really like your share. People are typing coins that have floated on for a long time. Okay, now what is a pattern? What's a pattern? Because here you were here discussing pattern, the bullish engulfing, the white soldiers, the black clothes. Okay, so what is a pattern? It's a shape which the market forms. It's a shape. It's a shape. You know, the market forms a shape. The market forms a shape. The market decides to form a shape. The market forms a triangle. Then you say, this market has been moving and forming a triangle, then maybe it will continue. So it's a shape. It's just a shape. What is consolidation? What does it mean when someone says the market, there is consolidation? I may not be very good in English. But what is consolidation? It's a time where people sell and wait. I don't know how I can be able to, the market is like it is in one place. It's not going up, it is not going down. It is consolidating. So as a trader, you wait for the consolidation because the market is not showing a clear direction. It is no longer now swinging. It is so as a trader, the market is telling you, I have not yet decided. Don't enter in indecision areas. The market is in between. It's like some people in relationship. No one is saying yes, no one is saying no. In between. No one is saying yes, no one is saying no. In between. The market is no one is saying yes, no one is saying no. So everybody wants to see who will say yes first, who will say no. So in between. So you do not become the first one to say yes because sometimes you might break your heart. One of the most common scamming thing in this world. You see, people say we have been scammed, we have been scammed, but people have been scammed in love, but they never give up on it. But someone gets floating loss and he says, I will never do crypto again. I will never do crypto. But someone has been scammed in love for a very long period of time and has never given up. But when it comes to money, they give up. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. So when we talk about consolidation, huh? Consolidation, the market is still with it. Then correction. When we say the market is correcting itself, friends, be very notiful. Be very notiful. When the market is going up, it will receive what we call a correction. You see the market, you are busy, it is on uptrend, you enjoy it. Know that at a certain point, the market is going to correct. It's going to correct that move. Even when the market is going down, at a certain time, the market is going to correct. If it was going up, it's going to be a correction. So a correction at this point is where people sell off and take profit. They sell off and take profit. Then the market forms a collection. So a trader should wait for the consolidation period to get done. A trader should wait for a collection period to get done. Then you will hear the word stop loss. But in Royal Key, we don't use it. But what is a stop loss? It is a point where a trader decides to stop the loss. The coin was going down, says once it reaches here, that loss is enough. That's stop loss. Or it's where a trader can take a loss. Okay. It is a feature. Stop loss is a feature on how much you can lose. It's like us using margin calls. You know, when someone is trading, and for them they all my capital 500 all in. You are thinking as a gambler. You should be a professional. You should say, okay, some of my money will help me when the market is going down. So many of the people you see that are hating the business are the people who want only to profit. For them, they came here to only to profit. So they do not have a backup plan when the market changes its structure. And that's why they hate us. He sees you typing on their group, he gets under the table. Some of you even want to enter behind your phones. They want to, because they don't trade with margin calls. They enter all in. When you want to eat a big frog, you want to eat a frog, eat a big one. All they are cutting. So when the market goes against them, they sweat plasma. You find someone shaking. What's happening? Someone wants to sit on top of a sugarcane leaf. Why? Because it doesn't want to trade with the margin calls. So like we talk about stop loss in other trading platforms, basically in Royal Q using margin calls is key. Next, I hope today I've been able to talk about so much about our introduction, and tomorrow I'll be here and I'll talk about emotional trading. I'll talk about emotional trading, how to control fear and greed, what is fear, what is greed. I'll talk about risk management, one of the most important things when it comes to trading. And then the other day, I'll talk about dollar cost averaging and mistakes to avoid. Then maybe I'll not discuss leverage trading. And then from there, I'll now talk about fundamental analysis. Then we enter technical analysis. And then we drive our journey, support and resistance, confirmation, bull traps. Then we enter patterns. It will be a long journey. Then we enter moving averages, golden cross, death cross, MACDs. Then we enter time frame. Then we enter, it will be a very long journey. Then we enter Fibonacci retracements, Fibonacci extension, price actions, and we keep on driving support and resistance again, then breakouts, and we shall come to the end of our classes. It will take us 1 month or 1.5 or 2, depending. Thank you so much, friends, for today on the terminologies. I wish you an amazing day. Please make sure you trade with margin calls. And I love you all. Unless there are specific questions, but talk about Worldcoin. You want me to talk about what? What do you want me to talk about? I don't know what you want me to talk about. But I wish you all the best. Love you all. And I hope it is nice to say. Yes, you have some questions, but I would like to come to the end of my call. And